Hey guys, you're watching For a Couple of Gays with Chentel and Carrie.
Just stay with me. This is for everybody in Sweden. De måste vara måndag. It must be Monday.
It took her a while to learn that.
Well, de måste vara måndag. How about that? How about them apples? Swedish.
There you go. So, this week's topic is interracial couples, your experience, our views on them. Stop fixing your hair while we're talking about it.
It was going crazy on me a while ago. It looked so cute.
And what either strangers, family, friends think about it, or what, I guess, your experience with it, advice, whatever. Personally, the only advice that I have had, I've dated a bunch of different people out of my race. I grew up in a family that did not have any issues with any other race. They have issues with lots of other things.
Just issues in general.
But
I'm gonna get a chair. I'll be right back. Keep talking.
But with race, no, not at all. And we apologize for missing yesterday's post. Carrie's been working overnights and sleeping during the day, and I haven't seen her. We haven't seen each other. So right now is the only way we can do it real quick. Direct upload, so that's why there's no editing.
Nope.
And
flying by the seat of our pants.
And also there's no intro, so sorry about that.
Man, I look so cute before we start these videos, and then before you know it, everything on me has gone awry. I'm sorry, viewers.
So anyways, anytime I dated interracially, it was always accepted. There are a few people in my family that I guess frowned upon it, but they didn't say anything at all. I never really had an issue, but also I was always around church people and wasn't around a ton of people. But when I got out of that, I guess I didn't date races that were
where are you going with this?
I don't know. They were just like a mix of this and that and this and that. There are some Argentinian people that are full-blooded, but I mean, I don't know. I never really had any trouble with, like I said, with family or friends. I've dated Hispanic and Black and Argentinian and some Asian mixes, and I've never had any issues with strangers or anything. I don't know if it was St. Louis. I mean,
I'm sure that's part of it.
It's heavily populated with, of course, whites. But Maine is African American, Asian, and Italian.
So lots of Italian.
Tons of Italian.
Lots of Italian.
But anyway, so I haven't personally had any experience.
Negative experience.
Yeah, negative experience. But let me tell you, if I was around somebody that had negative experience towards that, I would definitely be one of the people that would actually probably have to say something aloud.
Good. My turn?
Here, I'm gonna fix my hair the entire time while you're talking, and fix my necklace, and distract everybody that's watching us.
Sitting next to you, it's hard for me to look good.
Oh, that does not help. that did not get you off the hook.
No, but everybody out there loves it. Okay, so I'm gonna be this. You know how we talk, and some things tend to come to light when we do these videos that are topics we don't normally discuss. So I don't know how much this should tell us, how much she does. Are you trying to move my chair with my fat butt on it? I grew up, as you know, in Texas, in the buckle of the Bible Belt, so I will be very honest in saying that my experience with interracial dating growing up was not a pleasant one. You learn in Texas when you're young that's not a long time ago. When I was growing up 30 years ago, that's not something that you do. And so I will be very honest in saying that I frowned upon it most of my very young childhood. And
you frowned upon it personally?
I did, yeah, personally. But I got that from
your family and
from the older generations of my family.
Yeah.
Until my sophomore year in high school. I think we were sophomores. Year in high school, when my oldest and dearest friend, and she and I have been friends. I'm 37, so for 34 years. Her name is, you know who you are. Started dating one of the black guys on our football team. His name is. And now it has been 23 years? 23 years later, and they are married and have 3 children. And so that was a super good example of, in your face, Ivy, shut up. That's me, it's my last name. I probably know that already. And so because of the 2 of them, I started to see that in a different way. Just like people who have been raised against gay, but then are exposed to things like this channel or family members or whatever, can start to show you the error of your ways. And I will say my family is not that way anymore either. Matter of fact, I have members of my own family that are considering such things. And the advice that we gave them was, hell's bells, y'all. You live one time.
YOLO.
You live once in this life.
You only live once. You only live once. YOLO.
YOLO!
Because we're young and hip and we know stuff like that.
Well, you're younger than me because I did not know that. But, so you only live one time in your life, and after losing, I've been to 6 funerals in the last 4 years of my sweet, sweet family members. 7 if you count my mother 7 years ago. So, it is very clear to me that life is way too short to be worried about what other people think about what you're doing. You have one shot to make yourself happy and find what most people wait their whole lives and pray and dream and wish upon stars to find. And if that person happens to be a different color, who cares? If they happen to be the same sex, who gives a damn?
Because you know, out of everyone, gay people, we definitely are the ones to go for advice if you do need help in that area, because we have a little experience with
discrimination.
And is this going to be accepted in my family, strangers, whatever. I feel it's the same, and you know, I can probably guarantee you that the rest of the couples are going to be like, bleep it.
Bleep it.
Do it. Whatever.
Just bleep it.
Because no matter what you do in life, you are going to be judged.
You can't please everybody.
No matter what you do.
You gotta please yourself.
I'm going to go to the grocery store later, and
how dare you go to a grocery store?
Somebody's going to look at me and be like, why does that girl have 3 pieces of hair?
You should be growing your own food.
Yeah.
And we really should be, but you know, we still go to the grocery store.
You're judged for everything.
Yep.
Granted, you know, interracial couples and gay couples, we do have a harder life.
Yeah, and we get that shame on you, and the kids pointing, and the parents whispering, and we get that.
But with everything, like
screw them.
I'm a little over 3/4 Native American, and there are places still to this day, and not a lot of people know this. There's still places to this day where there is, you know, if it's a heavy populated with Native American tribes, that the other races, mainly the whites,
honkies.
Carrie, that's a really bad word.
I'm a honky.
Will treat you differently. I go there, and because I look like I could be Native American, because that's always on their brain. You know, I could go here and nobody else would ever guess I have Native American.
No, most people think you're part Hispanic.
Yeah.
But down here, we don't have as much Native American as we have Hispanic. So
but when I go to South Dakota, I have been denied service.
At a gas station.
At several places. So, no matter what you are or who you are, there is something out there that you're going to go through that you're going to get discriminated against. and it's gonna suck, but whatever.
YOLO! YOLO. Here's what I say. If it does not hurt anyone else and it makes you happy, go for it.
Do it.
Screw what other people think. It's not their life. You don't answer to anyone else. You got one person you answer to at the end of days, and that's all that matters. You got one shot at this life to make yourself happy, to make yourself whole, and to have love and laughter in your life. Who cares if they're black, yellow, red, purple, green, orange, blue?
It's scary. Let me tell you, it's scary.
But once you take the leap, you'll never go back.
No, and then you'll be able to breathe
I just
again.
realized something.
What?
Once you go black, you never go back? It's not because they're black. It's because you're attracted to black people, and once you take that leap and are happy, why would you go back to white people?
That's why.
Or Hispanic people, or Asian people, or whatever.
Yeah.
So go black, people. Or, you know, Asian, or Indian, or Argentinian, or whatever it may be.
Just do it. Whatever.
I agree. You live one time. Make yourselves happy.
Yep. Alright, guys.
Fulfill your destiny.
We love you! Tell us your experience on this topic. Give us some feedback. What do you think? When did you become 13 again? Because here, let's do it. Let's become 13.
Because at some point I was watching Looney Tunes cartoons this morning, and something in that, because you remember in Looney Tunes when Bugs Bunny sees Girl Bunny and his heart's jumping out of his chest like this? That's what I was just thinking of.
Yeah, well that's not cute anymore, because that's what 13-year-olds do. And you guys are cute. But when a 37-year-old does it...
Wait. Who is my seasoned citizen crush? Who do I have the biggest crush on who happens to be a little bit older than me? You know the answer to this. She's on 2 TV shows.
Yeah, you really...
Who is it?
I don't know.
You can say it.
No, I really don't know.
Sharon Osbourne.
Oh.
And Sharon Osbourne does this every TV show. If she can do it, I can do it.
But she's Sharon Osbourne. Sharon! We gotta go, guys. We love you. We'll see you next week. Again, sorry for the delay.
It's my fault.
And the no intro.
Back to school.
And the, craziness. Alright, guys. We love you. Peace out. Stop recording.